Oh, hello.
Like live and live.
I've never done a stream with an audience before.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like bang it.
Oh, you want a chair? That's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right. I've done all the dodgy stuff already, so. Yeah, my YouTube. I was streaming to YouTube as well, and it just crapped it. I don't know. Yeah. Twitch is. Yes. Something is. Yep, good. Okay. All right. Does.
Just so you know.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Question. Damn. Yeah. Well, the good thing is you can pull the front off to get it in. Like, you can put it in through the front. But I'm worried whether the tubes. I've got them here, and I've got a bit of GPU here now. All right. Wait. That one. No, that one. Okay. Yeah, so I'll feed it in because these plugs are like so far in, I can do like that maneuver to get it in. Well, and even if I can't, like this is where these have got to end up anyway. So zip tying these into shape now will make it easier because there's a lot of spare cable here because literally it goes from there to there. Like it's a run of that far. So I'm going to have to, well, no, I not, if it was my own, I would, not for you. So it's going to end up being basically sort of jammed in there. But where's the bend point? Okay. No more fans to go in, Aces. It all relies on the AIO sucking out of the top and the GPU just sucking fresh air in from the side. So that's all she wrote. Okay. At this point, I need to get in. Pop this plate back. Some breathing room here before I fold it all up. Under pressure. Actually, good. I can deal with the excess cable out here first. Yeah. That's better. Like these AIO tubes. They're holding it out. 4. Oh, hit that round. $1,000 GPU as a resting point. No, I need to give the card more room because at the moment these tubes are running behind the power supply, but I need them to run down behind because if they run behind the power supply, there's not enough room. Yeah, it does. Oh. So yeah, they talked you out of that ridiculous set of RAM. I would have bought it. I mean, it it's such a waste. The problem is that the 48 gig stick, they haven't gone up in price. That's how much they normally. It's these sticks that were like 180, and then well, you won't. Yeah, it's annoying that. Yeah, the ones that were the ones that were $50 more. Yeah, you would have had more space, but yeah, you won't notice it. Like I've got 48 gig of RAM, and yeah. Well, so I got 24 gig sticks because they overclock better. They no, not at all. Yeah, no way. Yeah, you'll just set fire to everything. I wonder, can I go up and over the top, mate? Hold. Got a lot of room at the top. Okay.
Cool.
Stay there. Okay, don't stay there. Yeah. Let's go over the top. I don't. I'm not a fan of how tight those ends are now. Let's get back to try and I did say. It'll be right. We'll get there. People dumber than us have done it. Oh, no. I'm Gen 4. The only time you notice it is like crystal disk mark benchmark. The Gen 4 does 7 gigabits and the Gen 5 does 10, but like loading Windows, hardly any difference. Loading game, hardly. Well, the problem is at a certain point, like reading stuff off the drive isn't the bottleneck. It's actually processing what's coming off the drive. So like if you're copying stuff between, you know, two machines or whatever, and you've got 10 gigabit networking, you're just dumping from one to the other, well then yeah. But for like Windows loading, it's got to load, like it'll read the disk to get like a driver, say. So it reads the driver file. It's then got to talk to the piece of equipment and, you know, load and do all that sort of stuff from memory. So yeah, but you know, a driver files, they're massive drivers, but the actual DLL for Windows to talk to the device is like a megabyte. And once it's loaded it, it's in memory. It doesn't touch the disk again. So yeah, the Gen 5 drive might load that in 0.003 and the Gen 4 is like 0.0035, but then you spend 5 seconds waiting for the video card or whatever to answer. So it's kind of moot. It's, yeah, it's diminishing. It's big diminishing return. And I oh, that's fine. Oh, meow, meow. You probably won't. Yeah. That now goes around the end of the power supply. Yeah, better. Yeah. I'm still plugged in. Yes. What am I? Hold on. Here. Hubby. He's like, she doesn't care. She just wants pats. Dog one. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That he doesn't take her for walks enough. Because Daddy's playing video games. Fuck off. I was about to say the cat would probably take her. Oh, cha. Hello, stream catty. What? In the room. Yeah. Here we go. Click. Silver.
Ah.
Yeah, the internals are all black.
It was like, it's all good.
Yeah, no. All the panels are silver. All the panels are down there.
Yeah, okay.
And if they did, too bad. This is the case you're getting.
Yeah, exactly. We're not undoing everything.
Yeah, correct. All right. This is tricky. Although with these ITX things, there's a little bit of art and a lot of jam. Because there's nothing else you can do, right? Because there's only so much space. Yeah. Right. So what we're going to do though, is Dippy on here. People list. And we're going to find a spot to send this. That's fine there. We're going to do that. Okay. Just like that.
Nice and neat.
This need to sort of place it that way. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say the other one, it was wider, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah.
Correct. I watched a video last night actually on this case, but someone did a custom hardline loop in it, like with a pump and res and everything. But they custom made their own power cables and everything.
Right. I'll
Yeah. So you can actually literally just 3D print that. And then, yeah, because there's not like, that's just the lights. And it's not like there's, well, with this though, Corsair sell a different like things to replace this with. So you can get a fan that like blows air around in here, or one with an LCD screen. And the fan and the LCD screen need that space, but this doesn't. So they've obviously just made it the same size to make it look neat. But yeah, we'll just 3D print and yeah. That's it. We're all in. Now we've just got to make sure that, well, step one, make sure that there's no cables touching fans. Why are you at an angle? Oh, you've put out there. Screw. Yep. It was still in it. Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin. Yep. Get the cables. Yeah. Jamie's got my stream open on her computer. Why can I hear you? There we go. That. It didn't. Yeah, it'll just. Clean up. That's rubbish. On the pile of zip tie. How many zip ties are left? Tools. The back of the Prado's already full of rubbish from all the IKEA stuff. Yeah. I had to just shelves, extra shelves for the cabinets and the wine holders and stuff. I always knew, like, whenever I do an IKEA run, especially for a big setup like that, I always have it in my head. I'm going to have to go back for something else. Yep. Why? What? Did you buy wine? Thank you.
You need
Wi-Fi aerial? I'm going to make sure I'm not done here yet. I haven't installed Windows or anything. So yeah, I want to. It's yours. That's rubbish. Rubbish. Now, what's yeah.
now.
Yeah. Is it the right color now? It's got thumb screws. These side panels, they've got 2 thumb screws each. But to be honest, you don't need them. Because that's where all the stuff. That's pretty clean. Considering, like, I mean, mine's a 5080 and a 7950X. Now I've got more cores, so in multi-core, rendering and whatever, yeah, I'm going to beat you. But and the 5080 is faster, 10%, maybe. And no, and like in some games, the 9070 XT will run as fast or faster. Call of Duty loves radio cards. Yeah. Oh, and the game engine. Some game engine for Radeon because just the way that there's some stuff, there's other stuff apart from gaming that the encoders on the 5080 particularly, it's got dual encoders, so like I can do exactly what I'm doing here. That GPU is using its encoding chips to do, because I'm streaming out to YouTube and Twitch. It's doing like 7 different encodes at the moment, and it's sitting at 37 degrees. Like it's just idling away. So yeah, and I like the big case. So all right. Magnetic? Yep. Although that's aluminium. There we go. You put that wherever you want. Now, we switch to yeah. Oh, I don't know. A bit always torn with glass side panels on ITX. Yeah. Oh, turn the mouse on, damn it. And now I'm going to view. There we go. No, we don't want. It like turns off half the cores. It's this weird boosted mode that Gigabyte runs. I'll see if I've got a feeling I emailed it to you. Alrighty. Yeah. Really dirty tune. That running. Both drives show up. Your boot is on. We'll do that later. That's the fan tuning. Yeah, I sort of need to know where to set, because especially with this, like you can just set the fans to flat bicky when it's hot, but it might like full speed versus 70% versus 50% might make no difference. So you might as well just set it at 50%. Like on mine, my radiator fans, even when I'm doing full like Cinebench stress testing, there is no temperature or performance difference between 60% and 100%. But 100% is like find the sweet spot. Yeah. Oh. I'm glad I did all that. I've got to do a BIOS update and it's going to wipe all my stuff. Oh, what do you mean? I downloaded the wrong BIOS. X870i. What did I download? I did. Downloaded the wrong BIOS. Didn't like it. Try that again. Just correct. X8i Force Pro. Try that. Force Pro Ice. Oh, there's patches and stuff, and it improves performance. Like, yeah, you want it. Although, what version are we? FA1. 70 Aorus Pro Ice. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Pro. There is this different. Oh, yeah, different vision. Oh, the rest of it that to do flashing. Oh, I only. Oh. Goddamn revision 1.1 board. Rightio. And see, the problem with this, right, is if you didn't know, you wouldn't patch it, which probably wouldn't be a problem, but you'd leave performance on the table. It's free upgrade. Well, so you were running the original version here, so FA1. So that chipset driver, I know, gave a 5% bump in some games. Enhanced memory compatibility, fixed a vulnerability. That's compatibility, which probably won't know. That one didn't do anything, but it didn't do any performance increases, but it fixed 2 vulnerabilities that were quite serious. Enhanced system stability and performance. So that one gave another kick in some games. And then this one is just, this latest one is just an improved system compatibility. What the hell that means, but yeah, like I said, you might never notice it. It might be that BIOS that fixes some weird USB issue that you've come across later down the line. Who knows? So it's one of those things that once you get it up and running, you probably leave it alone. Yeah. But when it's, yeah, you might as well, yeah. And I've downloaded all the drivers. No, just planning to do this all after. This is what I'm doing. Yeah. They, because it's the BIOS chip, it's not exactly fast. It's just a whatever chip, but it's more designed to be dirty than fast. And the BIOSes are pretty big nowadays. Like years ago, they used to be kilobytes. Now that's 12 meg. Mm. But again, yeah, it read the file in 1 second. It's all the processing of it, and that's where some stuff you hit a sort of point of no return. Like, if you needed a PC to do web browsing on, right? Like, could you tell the difference between the bottom end Ryzen 5000 and a 9950 X3D? No. The web page is the limiting factor is the internet connection. Like, fiber to the premises. So I'm 2 gig down, 500 up. And so, and that, my PC's got 5 gig networking. And so it connects, I've got a 10 gig switch up in the roof. So I'm 5 gig to that. And then that switch 10 gig into our network. And then I'm 10 gig all the way to the garage, which is then I'm limited by the connection speed. NBN apparently is doing 10 gig enterprise Ethernet. You can order it now, but it's like thousands of dollars. Yeah. We've got hybrid graphics, so I'll enable that. Yeah, so the onboard, the iGPU. Yeah, you do, because there's a few things that AMD it prefers to have that there, even if it's not using it, just to have it on. But there is some stuff that will use it. So, for example, my Lian Li fan control system, it's rendering that temperature, the temperature on the back fan temperature gauge there. It uses the iGPU to do that, and then leaves the main GPU to just idle. So yeah, it's a handy feature to have, because yeah, it'll use, if you're gaming or whatever, and say you open a web browser, it'll make a decision and go, yeah, okay, this web browser wants to use some GPU power to render a video or whatever. You're gaming, the iGPU sitting there doing nothing, I'll use it. And even though it's outputting, it can still send it out. So yeah. Pluton. 3rd of January, 1931. That should be that for that. And then Windows. No. Do you want to turn you? No, shouldn't. It's because I've just changed the TPM mode to the more secure version. It resets again. Oh, no, Mum asked me to. Oh, you saw the little fluff? Little grey one? Eddie. All right. Yeah. Yep. Now, do you want it in half or 500? Because it's do it half. Okay. Oh, 100. I don't bother with that anymore because, like, all my files are on my OneDrive now. All my games are redownloaded from there. Like, if I had the same setup as you, I would just chuck Windows on the 1 gig, games. But it's up to you. I just have 1.4, and I don't even split it up anymore. I just have it all there. But if you want to, yeah, now's the time.
Yeah.
Probably half. So you start installing software like Office, downloads folder. Yeah. When did I? 2020. building like actually yesterday. Smart garage door opener. It was fun. And it's cheaper. And I know. And getting tradies at the moment is, God, get anyone to. When my aircon died the other day, I rang around looking for electricians to just buy the just the on-off control box. No one would ring me back. They're like, oh yeah, we can get. Well, I'll give you a call back. And then no one rings back. So, yeah, they don't care. So I was like, okay, fine. I love fixing. I hate doing it to other people's. I love it on my own house because it's my own stuff. I can drill holes in. What do you mean? Going. It already is. Hey Siri, turn off office light. Hey Siri, turn on office light. So I have a home assistant that runs the house. So all the lights, the air conditioner, front lights, camera, everything like that. Automate all sorts of stuff. The car talks to it. Auto turn on lights. So it uses my air. We got with the house, and then so I tie mine to the home. So each has its own on off, like air on and off. That box. So all the bedrooms, the dining room, the living room, and the theatre have a temperature. So you can set all the rooms to be whatever. Open, close. Yeah. Nah, this runs way more efficient because it only runs well. If you don't have the per room temperature sensing, all it does is go by the intake. So wherever your turn is, it's still sucking in air. Oh, I need to run cool. But if your bedroom's already cool, like because it's on the other side of the house to the sun or whatever, yeah. Yeah. They're pretty expensive, but pop another kidney, you'll be right. Yeah, but worth it. In everyone set their own rooms. No, that's just an MX Master. Yeah. 20K work. But no. Yeah, it's well, it is better. It's technically better. I also tried one of these things. That you rest your arm on, and it helped a little bit, but yeah. But that's my office mouse. This is my office setup, and then it's my gaming mouse. So dodgy, yep, yeah, dodgy Razer Viper Pro. Yeah, good on you. All right. So first, considering I haven't tuned the fan at all, not too late. This thing's drunk. Said Kenny Rogers, the gambler, and it was playing Green Day. Something in the background did something. So that's how these things run nowadays. They turbo and spike fast to finish what they're doing. That's yeah. So yeah, the GPU temp will spike if it quickly decides it needs to do something. CPU temp will do the same. These 78 or the Ryzen 7 and 9000 chips are a bit funny. They aim for a max temp rather than frequency. So like, so noisy. So wrong mouse. Bloody hell. So it sounds counterintuitive. This chip will hit, when I stress tested, I expect this chip to hit 85, 90 degrees. And it doesn't matter if it's in this, with the fans turned down, or in that with the fans cranked. It will just ram its head straight into max temperature, but it ramps its speed and voltage up as high as it can. So you've got to watch. So when we stress test it, like if it hits 100, then obviously the cooler's not working properly. But if it hits 80, like that's cool, but I need to see what frequency it's running to make sure it's hitting that frequency. Because if the cooler's not running properly, it'll still hit 85, 90 degrees, but it won't. Yeah, it lowers its speed. Like it'll just ramp its speed up until it hits the thermal limit. So yeah. Technically speaking, they can run at 105 degrees for the next 5 years and not be an issue. Non-stop, yeah. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you can. So they run faster.
Right.
Yeah, if you put a crap cooler on it, it still just hits 90 degrees, but it'll only run at like 4.2. Whereas if you have a really awesome cooling system on it, it'll run at like 5.2. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's when people started getting these, they're like, "Oh my god, it's running it." Well, the X3Ds run cooler because they're set to run a bit cooler, but the non-X3D ones, yeah, they just slam at 95 degrees, no matter what cooling you put on it. Yeah, and people are like, "Holy shit, I've got a triple 120 AIO," but it doesn't care. Now the problem is though, the performance difference. Again, it's diminishing returns, but it will always just try and max out its performance. So what you can do with them is you can like power limit them to like 70 degrees and they run at like 95% of the performance. but they use like half the power. Well, I've already done that. I've used Precision Boost Overdrive to pull the voltage down and limit it already. Yeah. All right. I want. Okay. Yep, I want network. Oh, I haven't activated it yet, but while that's going, what time do you have to go home? Okay. So you cool until 4 a.m. Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, okay. I'll sit a bitch 2020. Runs it. Memory on. Date. Cool. That up. You can fix your res and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. This is a special like pre-install environment of Windows. So everything I do here, like settings for Edge and all that sort of stuff, gets wiped when I'm finished. And it goes back to a clean. Yeah, yeah. Oh, like it the drivers and everything stay installed. But yeah, like the web browser and the downloads folder and all that sort of stuff. It wipes it all and then puts a clean profile on for you. Oh my god, what the hell? Thank you. I was using the wrong mouse. Yeah. Activated. Got 8 core. Good start. This is temperature monitoring at the moment. That's what this is. That I just want to make sure everything's configured right. Yep, secure boot, Hyper-V active, memory. Yep, we're running at DDR5 6000. Yeah, wait. So we're sitting at 44 degrees there. Yep. Yeah, it'll idle 40, 45, somewhere around there. That's pretty normal. going on? I don't want it to be that big. Ah, does it have? Doesn't say. And oh, there's that. The hell is running at 8,500 RPM? NVMe. All right, baby, make some noise. My ears. No idea. But that's full core Cinebench workload. It's Mac 72. It's pushed 72, but it hasn't. It's now sitting at 69. And what frequency are we running? 5.2. Shit, yeah. Awesome. That's 5.2 on all cores. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I haven't done anything to it yet. That's just flat picky. Yeah. All right. Stop you and we'll run a GPU test. The GPU one is the one that you're probably going to have a little bit less control over. You can correct. If it is, that's not stressing it well. I might close. Let's run Heaven. I installed. It was just CPU. Yeah. There we go. GPU hotspot 70, core temp 50. It kind of makes sense though, because it's sucking cold air. Like this GPU, like it's like unlike that, right, which has got a fan blowing and blah, 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 that is just inhaling fresh air. So yeah, like fans. Oh, and it's blowing out the top of it. Yeah. It's very slowly. But that's and they did say that about it. It's great. In fact, the downstroke using well, on that is half but I mean that's 400 FPS, 58, 72. Yeah, that's fine. Pulling 228 watts. That's okay. Yeah, look, I reckon let's not bother tuning GPU fan because that's fine. Yeah, let's talk CPU fan. Oh, look, yes, normal if you weren't wanting to go, oh, I need to install the rest of this shit. If you weren't wanting to go, I'd install a couple of games and run them as well. But up to you. Hmm? Why's the iGPU not showing? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You want USB. You want Realtek. Cool. Oh, I've already installed it. Why? On board? Yeah, it's got an error on it. Bit weird. Could have installed the with the drivers for the graphics card because they're both AMD. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, and I've got to install the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. Yeah. what did that just do? Ah, there it is. Yep. Okay, that's worked. Onboard graphics and Bluetooth. Wi-Fi hasn't shown up yet though. It's very clean, like that minimalistic. Yeah. We just got to do something about this RGB light. It's going to blind you. Oh, okay. Stick the Corsair logo over it. Blue tack it to it or something. Oh. No. I mean on the RGB thing. No, because this unscrews. This diffuser unscrews. Well, when I 3D print one, I can print a hole to put this in. Yeah. Did that install? Yeah, there we go. Oh, wrong again. All right. APU audio. While I was going. Oh, can you just download it? Yeah. I'll just sign in as me because it, like I said, it wipes. Yeah, there. But my phone's one of the cameras. Probably. Yeah, I did. I've got to accept all the things. Continue. No, not 2. 1. Yep.
Where's my room? Set me up. This is like my holiday home here.
That's all right, isn't it? 200 megabytes per second.
I'll be lucky. I'll be
Real time thing should be the devices are in. Yes, they're all in. Gigabyte also. Tuning. Yeah. So the problem is in BIOS you can't load the CPU up to see what temp it'll hold. So you've got to do it in Windows. Yeah, and then copy it and paste it. But the Gigabyte software will dump the setting back into the BIOS anyway. Yeah, it'll save it. Should do. And if it doesn't, because of the whole thing, at least we know what setting to set it. Again. That's the part. There's a jump.
perfect.
There's only one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it's not supposed to go there.
Right.
So it's only got one. It'll fall off on the drive. I'm going to take it. I'll 3D print that. It'll be here. Yeah. Yep, done. Launch. Uh, can I? Can you? Oh, it doesn't even have a benchmark thing here. Yeah, okay. Do you know your password? Hang on, let me. Oh yeah, your password won't, but your email. Oh, here. Oh. Oh, Gmail dot. Can't remember. How do you log in with Steam? Launch through Steam. Oh. Do I? Who are they? I'm just wondering, is it because it was me? But that shouldn't matter. How do you? Yeah, but like, I've only ever played it through Steam. So, primary log on. Oh, okay. Can email none. That's why. Yeah, hang on. Oh. What? Yeah, I'm setting my Grinding Gear Games password. You know, we're done with it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Don't you? Right. my God. Thank you. Level 66 Deadeye. A what? Oh, Playboy accepted you to the guild. Fine.
The guild doesn't.
Oh. Probably not. Yeah. 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 The finger always on top. I don't. That's running really cool. Like 62 Mac. And yeah. Yeah, no worries. GPU. Yeah. GPU's at 58. Like, it's like, did you want me to try something or? Don't worry. CPU. Oh my God, what the hell is that curve? No. The way the graph's like,
Not linear.
Yeah, there is a little fan in there for the SSD though. All right, so CPU is the fans. So we want... Come down. Here we go. That's the pump. Okay, that's fine. How we noise there? A little bit loud, isn't it? This is the app. You'll have this app.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it. Yep. Get it in there. Let me just install these and then. First time I've been in there for about 10 years. But yeah, you can tune that curve however you want. Yeah. Yep, that's running, so that's fine. You can install Steam later. Device manager's there. Oh, I want to make sure. Yeah. Can you see my Wi-Fi's? Yes, you can. Start.
Yeah.
Headphones work. You've got noise. That's all I wanted to make sure. All right. So.
Boxing Day sale just got bigger. Save 20 to 60% off absolutely everything store-wide, including
Enter system out of box experience. And I want to shut down. So what this should do is it'll wipe all the downloads and weird stuff that I just did. Yeah. Should leave PoE there though. Oh, I didn't create the partition for the other half of the drive in the yeah, I haven't. They're blank at the moment. So no, I created the half partition. It's blank. So just go into disk manager, it goes up. But then when you boot this now, it'll come up with like the create a new account, blah blah blah, and do a clean install. This. Take this. Yes. No. Take this. Take this box. I've chucked your stuff in here. This. Like a you might if you get a table. It's in here somewhere. Oh yeah. That's the take both of those. The rest of that's no, that's the back. Got the holes for the screws.
The same? Yeah.
Oh, no, it must be both.
Back in the box.
It did come in like
Sorry for the.
no, that's fine. Like I said, I might back in my cardboard. All right, we're done. Let me close this.
Watch out.
Bye, everyone.